This is Skippy Rock Road, and right down there is the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. That's the most southwesterly point in Australia. Matthew Flinders first surveyed it as a European, I think back in 1802 or 03 or something like that. So literally from there, next stop is Antarctica. Very, very long way away. G'day and welcome to Running Australia. I'm Rob Malicki, and I don't think I've ever been as excited in an episode because for the last 2 weeks I've been in self-isolation in Augusta in Western Australia. We crossed over from South Australia literally the day after they had that coronavirus outbreak, and so we've been holed up here in a beautiful place, but that has been my daily run, essentially laps of the driveway. And now, literally right now, it's a beautiful day and we're going running. Let's go. I'm free. It's a 5K loop. All of the elevation is in the front half, then the descent is in the second half. But it's like funny issue the last few days. The tips of my toes have actually split open. Not all my toes, just my big toes. Like literally like this little, like I just slit them with a razor blade. It's that fine, probably about half a centimetre across. In fact, it must be about 10 days or so, because I don't know, they've taken ages to heal. And actually, I had the same thing with my fingertips. These middle fingers, right back at the start of our trip, had exactly the same thing. Like wondering if it's just from a bit of dehydration coupled with, you know, maybe bad circulation or something. Hey, what are you getting up to today? Let me know, drop me in the comments. Your new friend, old friend, let me know. The other thing I'd love to hear is, we're in Australia, should I go running? Let me know what is your all-time best run in Australia. I'd love to try and go and do it. The last couple of weeks have really been amazing. I mean, being isolated can be really tough, right? But here, we rented a really nice house with a beautiful view. It's a lot more money than we would have spent on anything like this otherwise. But we knew the 2 weeks in isolation can be very long. And so it's just been a very different experience to have had on this trip around Australia. We've been to the desert, we've been to the reef, been swimming, been hiking, done cultural stuff, helicopter rides. And there, 2 weeks, sitting around in a house, doing nothing. Playing board games, having meals, reading, watching movies. But we really have had such a different experience from that part of the trip. And honestly, you don't think about it when you're in the middle of it, but all those months in a little caravan, 4 of us on top of each other, yeah, it can get pretty tough, eh? Amazing to have space, just to have space. There are mountain bike trails everywhere. You don't see it on the film. This is probably a 6-degree slope, just constantly up, up, up. I can definitely feel my decline in fitness. Oh, that's beautiful. Amazing. I mean, I knew it was there because I've been here before, but it's still beautiful. Up, up, up. Thank God I at least did that strength work. Just can't imagine what shape I'd be in right now with 2 weeks off. Oh, it'd be like going back to episode 1, long reach. Ooh, feels like it's flattening out, doesn't it? Going to be in Margaret River just before Christmas. Margaret River is a mountain biking epicenter. Some amazing trails there. But I haven't got my bike with me. So you and I are going to go run a whole bunch of pristine Margaret River trail. So funny, isn't it? Going up a hill, you're feeling awful, like you've got stone in your feet, and then you hit the flat stuff and you're like, oh, I'm in form. Slight downhill here, -1, -2%. Oh, look at that view. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. And the ocean is so flat today. Has been pretty much this whole week. 2 weeks, sorry, that we've been here. Very, very little swell at all. What you're looking at there, ladies and gents, is the Southern Ocean. Great Southern Ocean. Heading like southwest off the coast of Australia. Next stop from here is Antarctica. It's a pretty long swim from here, I must say. I think here we're around 40 degrees of latitude, more or less. Still got more than that again. Maybe it's more, 45? Don't think it can be 45. So about 40. Long, long way if you want to go south from here. Now we're on the way down. This is -5. Oh, there's going to be another hill. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, there we go. How's that? Yes. This is Skippy Rock Road, and right down there is the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. That's the most southwesterly point in Australia. Matthew Flinders first surveyed it as a European, I think back in 1802 or 03 or something like that. So literally from there, next stop is Antarctica. Very, very, very long way away. It just gets very blustery here, as you can see from all of the vegetation. It's just been like blown flat. And this road is used at the start of the Cape to Cape mountain biking classic. So it's a 4-day stage race that you can enter and participate in. It's just so much fun, but smashing it up this hill from the lighthouse where you start is not a very easy way to start a bike race. But we're going that way. Let's keep running. Ooh, got dive bombed. It's so good to be going down this hill. Let the hips go. Just enjoy it. So beautiful out there, isn't it? So I've ridden the Cape to Cape several times, and this is where you finish. You finish going down this hill, Skippy Rock Road. But year number 1 was this epic day. So wet, brutally wet, cold. It's October, mind you. Look at the view. But this had all turned to mud. And coming in, when you arrived at the lighthouse, everybody was just coated in mud. It was quite funny. You literally had to get hosed down. But funnily enough, it was one of the most epic days on a mountain bike that I've ever had. It's funny, isn't it? How it's like the things you suffer through end up becoming the most potent memories. It's good lessons, like, should we try to avoid suffering in our day-to-day lives when it actually helps you live more vividly? I don't mean suffering like torment and emotional pain and stuff. I mean like discomfort. Pushing yourself hard on a hard run, you know, hot days where you're working hard
in the sun. That's funny. I never thought about the fact that there would actually be a Skippy Rock. There's the turn off to Skippy Rock. I wonder how far down it is. We're just gonna keep going. You know, first run back, you're so excited, full of enthusiasm. You feel like you should go and smash a big run. But I can already feel my ITB is tight. Pretty normal after 2 weeks. And rather than pushing it, I'm going to do the responsible thing and just head in. Power on. Road would take me straight back up and over. That would be kind of cool. That's it. That is the end of Skippy Rock Road. Nice. All right, let's go back to town now. There are some beautiful views on this road. Making a nice 10k loop, and if you want to do less, park at the boat harbour and just run the loop of Skippy Rock Road. Probably give about 6. This is me having a whinge like an old man. My feet, God, they're so sore. The arches. I haven't been rolling them because I haven't been running. That there is the Great Australian Bight. Flinders Bay. Stretches on out of sight there. Here's the boat harbour coming up. Oh look, there's a freaking path. I suspected from Strava that it was there, but I didn't know it was there. So I've been running on the road instead of running on a beautiful pathway. Go figure. At least we'll get to do the last bit. Rip Joni. Oh, that pungent smell of rotting seaweed, sulphur. Whew.